What's up, fellas? So I had a patron supporter. My boy Champ said he want to know about losing interest after sex. All right, so I've had this a bunch of times, and so this would be more of an advanced game. All right, because guys with a scarcity mindset and shit like this, they don't lose interest after sex. They just happy to get sex. All right. See, this is the issue, and I hope some women are watching this. See, my boy Champ said losing interest after sex. Because see, high value men that have options, oh, you got to bring more to the table, baby. A piece of ass ain't gonna do it. See, he losing interest after sex because the women he's fucking, these type of women here, they have nothing else to offer. Nothing but a piece of ass. And that's why he's losing interest. And see, but if he wasn't a man of high value and he wasn't a man with options, see, he wouldn't lose interest. He'd be just happy to be getting laid. So I hope some women are watching this, and I hope you take notes from this, ladies, that when you run into a high value man, the way you just show your ass up on a date with a beta male who ain't had a girlfriend in 5 years or had a date in 5 years, the way you ain't got to do shit but show up and look cute, that ain't gonna work for the high value male. Oh no, no, A man with options, a man who already got like a 3, 4, 5 girl rotation, you can't just show your ass up. See, my man he's demanding the girls to bring something to the table. What do I mean by bring something to the table? How about a fucking back rub? How about you pay for dinner sometimes? All right. So if you take a woman out 5 times and she can't pay for one of those 5, I'm not saying to be 50-50, but just the thought that counts. Some women don't feel like they got to do shit, and that can work for 95% of the guys that are walking around. See, they don't demand that. They just have to get a piece of ass. All right? And so, you know, with my boy who asked me that, stay like that. I'm glad you like that. That just signals to me that you have options. I'm like that sometimes. All right? Now, usually, I like to put girls into my rotation or make them, you know, just a fuck buddy, whatever the case may be. But if I don't even have room for that, especially like when you on your purpose for real and spots are limited, she useless to you. Now, sometimes also what can happen is you can lose interest before fucking them. But at that point, you're just trying to get a return on your investment. Because see, you already done invested your money and your time, so you demand a return on it. And so you just go through the protocol, but you already pretty much sometimes had your mind made up that once I fuck her, I'm done. I had a homeboy one time tell me, he was telling me about dating, he said, when I fuck her, I'm done. Because she brings nothing to the table. She's probably not that fun to be around. But at that point, you chasing your return on your investment, so you determined to go through with it. All right? So that's the thing with that, guys. If you're a high value male, do not feel bad about losing interest with women like this. They show up, they being taught that all they got to do is show their little ass up and got to do nothing. It was a time where a woman would, I'll get the tip, or you took her out 3 times, she'll take you out this time or whatever. And it didn't have to be nowhere expensive. It was just the thought. And it meant something too. That shit means a lot when a girl will pay up for something like, because you know that she's with you for the right reason. You know she's with you because she likes spending time with you. All right, so that's the thing with that. I want to see more guys like this losing interest, because that tells me an abundance mindset. That tells me, you know how these women walk their ass around here. I know my worth. Well, my boy know his worth, and you ain't bringing shit to the motherfucking table. All right, so that's the thing with that, guys. Don't be afraid. Hey, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You demand more. All right, that's what that's coming from. All right, the same way a woman can lose interest after the first date, because, you know, you didn't do all this shit, you weren't dancing and shit like this, the same way my boy could lose interest after fucking her ass. Alright? So that's the thing with that, guys. Alright. And I had another patron supporter wanted me to talk about budgeting your finances. Alright, guys, so this is a good topic. I'm glad he asked this question. It's a good topic, because I want all my boys to be successful this year. So, first thing you need to know with budgeting, guys, before we do anything else, before you do anything, and I'm taking this from the premise that none of my guys are in debt. None of you guys are in debt. All right. So we're taking this level playing field, no debt. Before you do anything else, guys, you need to have at least 6 months of savings saved up. So let's say that your living expenses for the month, food included, everything is $2 grand a month. You need to have 12 grand in the bank. So before you start budgeting and doing anything else, you need to be on a rat race to this. Getting 6 months. Some people say 3, guys, do 6. You sleep better at night. Do 6. So food included, gas, everything, bills. If you spend $2 grand a month, have at least 12 grand. All right. And that's if you have a steady job. Let's say you work a job that been in business for 200 years and they ain't never had a fucking layoff. 6 months should be well enough. If you're doing something like me, YouTube, I have well over a year's worth of savings because I'm doing YouTube, and y'all guys know YouTube be going through their little bullshit. Anytime you know doing some shit over social media, you make a living off social media and shit like that, and using other people platform and shit like that, and YouTube could decide they want to pay you this much one day and this much. So I got a year because I'm relying on a volatile situation. But if you guys are working a steady job that's been in business for a long time, they never had a layoff, they recession proof, 6 months should be good. For any of you guys that are like playing a band, or you do these little volatile jobs, sales, anything like that, I prefer you like a year preferably. All right, 6 months will do, but preferably a year. If you know you're dealing with one of these volatile jobs, they always doing layoffs. It's, you know, you go long periods without making money and shit like that. Do a year. All right, so that's first and foremost. Before you start budgeting for anything else, get that savings, guys. Life happens. You get laid off, you get hurt, you get sick, you can lose every fucking thing. All right, guys, understand that having money in the bank, the same way having multiple women gives you options to not take a shit off a woman, when you got enough savings in the bank, you don't got to take shit off your boss. So if you don't like the way your boss treating you, you know, okay, I put my 2-week resignation in and I'm going to take my ass and go find me another job because I know I got a good savings to hold me over. So you allow yourself to not be mistreated. All right. So if your boss is up and snap on you one day, no, buddy, I don't got to take that shit. I have a savings. So that's why you want to have a savings, guys. It always allows you to do what you want to do. Y'all guys see how I talk that red pill truth on YouTube and shit, and I don't worry about it because I got a savings. So I don't worry about YouTube. Now, if I was like, oh, I don't know, I'm going to pay my rent next week, and then I'll probably tone it down because I don't want to lose my channel, because then what I'm going to do? I don't have to worry about that. I have a savings. Fuck YouTube. I hope that algorithm pick that up. That's how my mindset thinks, because I have a savings. The savings allows me to do what the fuck I want to do. I don't give a fuck what they do. They can kiss my ass. I hope the algorithm pick that up. All right, guys. So you want to have a savings so you could be your own man and not take shit off nobody. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, the next thing y'all guys need to know is your expenses should not come up to half of what your income is for the month. So in New York, let's just say 100 grand. 100 grand ain't really shit up here. And if you're down south, just say 50 grand. All right. But up here, 100 grand, that means that your living expenses should not come up over 4 grand a month if you're making 8 grand a month. So if you're making 8 grand a month, that means your living expenses need to be no more than 4. All right. When I say living expenses, I'm talking about I'm not talking about food and gas. I'm talking about rent, bills, shit like that. Most of you guys gonna have a car note. Shit like that. If it can be less, that's even better. But no more than 50%. If you can keep it to 25%, that's even better. All right. It just depends on how you want to live. If you want to drive a nice car, do you want to live in a big house or a big apartment? It's all up to you, but no more than 50%. All right. That's how I do it. No more than 50%. Well, obviously, it ain't gonna come up to fucking 50% of what I make now, but I'm talking about the pre-YouTube. All right, shit, I'll be living in the fucking palace now. It's gonna come up to 50%. But now that we got that out the fucking way, you want now, so you 20% of your income gonna be off of entertainment and food. All right, and when I say 20%, I'm talking about the food you're gonna eat for the week and your entertainment, and you could throw gas in there too, if for you guys that do stay in states that you drive a lot. All that's gonna be in that 20%. All right, this is what we call living within your means. So I don't give a fuck if it means that you only have $50 a week for entertainment. Motherfucker, that's all you can afford. Act your wage, as we say. Act your fucking wage. All right. If you want more entertainment, then get a better paying job or start working some more hours or something. All right. Live within your means. All right. So 50% on your expenses for bills and shit. 20% for your entertainment and food. Next, now this is all going off of if you got your 6 months savings. All right. Now you got 30% left. What I do, you can do what you want to do. I'm gonna tell you what I do. I put 15% aside for investments, and I put another 15% aside for investments. Now, why I do it that way? Well, I want 15% for tangible assets, guys. Tangible assets is shit that you can actually touch, like real estate, inventory, anything that you can actually put physical form on. All right. Now, I've been thinking about getting into real estate. I also been thinking about doing a car lot. I don't know what the fuck I want to do, but I'm putting 15% aside of my income. Well, actually, I put more than that now. All right, I put way more than that now. But I'm just talking about the average person that makes an average wage. All right, an average wage. I'm not talking about somebody like me. If you make an average wage, put 15% aside for tangible assets, and you want to put 15% aside for intangible assets. Now, intangible assets going to be stocks and bonds. I don't want you guys investing all your money into stocks and bonds and shit like that right there. All right, y'all got to learn how to diversify. Don't be putting all your eggs in one basket. All right, now the tangible assets, you just keep saving that. Maybe you want to put down on a real estate property. I'm talking about for investment, not for you to stay. Investment. Or you could do a car lot, whatever. You might want to do a lawn service. I don't fucking know. I haven't made up my mind what I want to do, but I'm saving my money. I'll figure out what I want to do fucking next year. Maybe I want to do real estate. Maybe I want to do a fucking bar. I don't fucking know. I'll make my mind up next year. I'm just saving my money and I'll figure that shit out. All right. And I also, starting next month, I'm going to start putting money into the stock market. I'm educating myself on it now. All right. Before you guys go putting your money into the stock market, make sure you educate yourself on what the fuck you doing. All right. That's why I haven't made no videos on it yet, because I'm still educating myself before I start putting information out. I'm still not going to give y'all guys no direct financial advice. All right. I'll just tell you what I'm doing. You can do the fuck you want to do. All right. But that's the thing with that, guys. Y'all guys got to diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your money into real estate. Don't put all your money into shit. Diversify. If some fall, you got something else that's growing. All right. That's what I learned about the rich people. Rich people be having 4-5 streams of income. That's from what I've read. That's what rich people do. They don't put all their money into one fucking thing. They have fucking 5 streams of income coming in. All right. Intangible assets, guys, is like copyright, stocks and bonds and shit like that. All right. So you want to put 15% into that, stocks, bond, mutual funds, whatever the fuck you want to do, and 15% you can save that for whatever tangible assets you decide to get down the road for investment, whatever that is going to be. Most of the tangible assets you probably have to save for a little while, because you know it's going to cost money, so you might end up having to save for 6 months, a year, whatever the case may be, but just keep saving it till you get there. All right, guys. So that's how I budget myself. You know, right now, obviously, I'm not going to be typical to what the average person is. I'm just talking about, for you guys, the average human being, the average person that make a normal salary, 50% of your income, your expenses cannot come over 50% of your income. And this is post-tax, guys. This is not pre-tax, post-tax. 50% of your income, 20% for food and entertainment, and the other 30% for investments. All right, and that's already that you got your savings already. It does you no good to have more than 6 months to a year worth of savings. If you got a volatile job, have a year savings. All right, but anything more than that, it's just a waste of money. Nobody never became a millionaire from saving their money, guys. All right, to become a millionaire or a billionaire, you have to invest. That's how you get there. Take your money and let your money work for you. Stop looking at money as money and start looking at money as employees. You bitches work for me. Now go make me some money. You don't need human beings to make money for you. Everybody think that they need to make money physical form themselves or have somebody that work for them to make money. Your money works for you. Literally. Go work, make me some money. Go bring daddy some more money home. That's how you have. If you got $10,000, say I'm gonna put you in the world. Go bring me back $30,000. That's how you got to look at it, guys. When you start looking at money as employees instead of something to buy shit with, bullshit that you don't even need, your life will be a lot better, guys. All right, so that's how you budget. All right, guys, like the video. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Holla back.